Hey, welcome back, YouTube Nation. Big Daddy G for Big Daddy's Gaming with another Fallout 4 episode happening. So, the last time we left off, we had completed our mission to find Nick Valentine. He headed back to Diamond City. We came here to Sanctuary. So now, let's take a look and see what we've got for missions we can do. We've got Getting a Clue. That's where we continue on with Nick Valentine. We've got Semper Invicta, where we can support the Brotherhood Recon team. We got Curtain Call, and I'll give you an idea what that is. That is a mission about the Silver Shroud, which is over in Good Neighbor. We have the Road to Freedom, where we could actually meet the railroad. We have the First Step, which is kill the raiders in the Corvega assembly plant. Or we have some miscellaneous ones, which all of them, except for bringing the jet to Mama Murphy, takes us back to Diamond City. So why don't we go back to Diamond City? We'll do these short little miscellaneouses, and while we're there, we'll go see Nick Valentine. So actually, I'll cheat. Let's fast travel. No, I'm sorry, I didn't want to do that. Let's fast travel right down here, because there's the Corvega building right there. Let's go right down here to Diamond City. We'll go see Abbott on the Wall. And then, well, first thing we can actually do is grab the publication of the newsletter, or the newspaper that Piper does. And then we can go see Abbott at the wall. I will tell you, I've kind of cheated. I know what he wants. He wants us to find him some green paint. Because Diamond City is Fenway Park in Boston. And he's looking for paint for the Green Monster. But we'll stop right down here. And we'll get the paper from her.
I won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Nat, dear.
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Then by the power invested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
And then View from the Vault, part 2 and 3. Alright, so now if we dip back in here, we'll see that's done. We'll go visit Abbott at the wall.
Self-prescribed Kim, as recommended by me, myself,
Protection for sale.
I'm trying to remember which way. I think it's this way. And down the back alley.
Hey, swat,
All
swat,
these
swat,
years,
swat, swat,
I never realized how
swing,
much she meant
swat.
to me until she said something.
There's the mayor. He's kind of a douche. But here's Abbott.
The paint.
What? Why?
This is the wall. The great green guardian that keeps out the bad guys. No one's broken through the wall. Never. Least we can do for her in return is keep her looking pristine. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What is it?
What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and there'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Let's ask for more money.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine.
Yeah!
25 caps.
25 extra caps. Let's try it one more time. I don't think it's going to work, but let's try it one more time.
I think you can do better than that.
Driving a hard bike.
Oh!
150 caps.
150. Well, let's try it one more time. Usually red means no way, Jose, but let's try it.
Make this worth my while or I walk.
Got me by the short hairs here.
Oh!
Caps.
It did work. Awesome.
Paint retrieval.
Yes is the answer.
Much obliged.
Awesome. Usually those red ones I don't get.
I will not abandon my city
All right.
to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
So now we'll go back this way. And I think, yeah, we missed the turn right here. Oh, look at her come a running.
We caught dead. Protection from.
Nick should be right in here. We'll go in and see Nick real quick.
Ellie, are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
Oh, yeah, he's looking at us.
Agency and my job. Thank you.
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the...
All right, 100 caps and a fedora and a trench coat.
One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
All right. Let's sit. I think we're going to try the fedora and trench coat out in a minute.
Gone missing. The devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
All right. So, let's describe Vault 111.
Vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers. But they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
Let's describe Sean.
I'm looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and the baby needs a lot of it. Now, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people.
Oh, yeah, there is. There's a lot.
The Gunners. And, of course, there's the Institute.
Oh, bummer. I didn't get a chance to tell him about the... Oh, well. All right, super mutants.
Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
How about gunners?
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
Raiders?
You think Raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
All right, the
You
Institute.
think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs stripped whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. The discarded prototype, anyway.
Wow, you're a prototype.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Don't know anything.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Let me see. Let's go. You're one of them.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
Yeah, I can go back to it. Describe the outfit.
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
Let's go with a bald and
One of them
scarred.
came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellog at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellog case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
All right. So let's go in here real quick and drop the paint, bring up, get a clue. And just for giggles, let's go with the faded trench coat and the worn fedora and let's check it out. Look at that. Look just like Nick Valentine. Alright, since we're on the case, let's go with the trench coat and the fedora. Let's look like a detective while we're detecting.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Hi
I
there.
didn't want Ellie
You
to
shoot
hear
people,
this,
mister?
but I think you should
My
know
dad says outside to shoot
everything
people.
I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance. Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. But 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
don't think I
Here we
can
are.
pick this.
Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
No way I could pick this. Hey,
What you need?
No luck? We'll need to find the key.
lock's really
See that
strong.
platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask
Over here.
around there?
I'm on it, Captain.
I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde.
Oops.
Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor
Yeah.
is dealing with the same suspicious
Another one.
courier every other week. Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. And not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe.
Oh.
After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
You are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper. The mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
Whoa.
I was just leaving anyway.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
Come on. Can't you help me yourself?
And if I could, why should I?
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
Well, you do seem like a sweet guy. All right. I'm just going to leave this key on my desk and forget I put it there. Your son's lucky he has a father like you. I hope you find him.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it? I have somewhere to be. Sorry.
Mayor McDonough?
I'd love to talk, but I have matters to attend to.
All right. That was easier than I thought. Well, while we're traversing this, we've got the key. We're going to head back to Kellogg's. So why don't we pick up there in the next episode? Big Daddy G for Big Daddy's Gaming. I'll see you next time. I think we'll stop in and see what we can do.